Let me ask you a question this morning. If you had an allergic reaction every time you ate strawberries, so you're allergic to strawberries, would you carry around an EpiPen so that you could go ahead and gorge yourself on strawberries once in a while and then counteract the effects with an EpiPen? Or would you just avoid the strawberries? We're going to talk about that down at the end of this short little video. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Happy Thursday, everyone. This is just a quick little video. I got in about 2:30, quarter to 3 in the morning from my odyssey of a trip home from Ohio. I'm going to talk about that more in tomorrow's live stream, which is at a special time tomorrow. It's at 2 o'clock instead of 2:30, because at 3 o'clock, Professor K interviewed a guy, and I really want to hear what he had to say. Some guy named SemiRetiredBob is going to be on Professor K's channel tomorrow at 3. So starting at 2:30, I would miss that. So we're going to do the live stream at 2 o'clock tomorrow instead of 2:30. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Very briefly, you might be wondering, well, what am I watching here, Bob? Well, what you're watching is you're watching me walk. The significant part of that is that a little more than 22 months ago, I couldn't do this. I couldn't even stand for 2.5 minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. If you're returning to the channel, I'm glad you're here as well. Thanks for stopping back by. That you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that everyone will help me out just a little bit. Hit that thumbs up button. Drop down in the comments and say hi, Bob. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 60 years old and doing things on a daily basis that I couldn't do when I was 40. So again, help me get the word out. It's never too late to change your life. Today's walk, this is a very, very quick video and a very short little walk. I'll get into the whys of that more in tomorrow's live stream, but I was supposed to have, as most of you know, I just got back from vacation visiting Mom in Ohio, and what was supposed to be about a 24 hour bus trip home turned into like a 36 hour odyssey. And I'm just out here walking to try and work some of the kinks out, because the big thing that really made me hurt was my bus coming from Dayton to Detroit was late, so my connection had already left, and I ended up sitting in the Detroit bus station on one of those hard wire benches for about 11.5 hours. And that really ended up hurting quite a bit. And basically just sitting in a bus station or sitting in a bus for that long a time, not really being able to move, I can feel it. It took its toll. I'm happy to be out here walking. It's 55 degrees and sunny, which is warmer than it was the entire time I was in Ohio. And it's really does feel good to get out here and walk a little bit again. Because of the clothing and choices I made for my trip to Ohio, since I wasn't driving my truck, and it was so cold in Ohio, I didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot of walking. So it feels good to get back out here and walk, even though I'm still very stiff and sore from the bus ride. But anyway, back to the main topic at hand. I asked you the question at the start of this video. If you had an allergy to strawberries, would you carry an EpiPen so that you could occasionally binge on strawberries and then inject yourself to counteract the bad effects? Of course you wouldn't. That would just be dumb. You would just avoid the strawberries. Why then are we still telling diabetics, oh, it's okay, go ahead and eat the sugar. Here's a chart to tell you how much insulin you need to inject to counteract the sugar you just ate? Why aren't we just telling them to stop eating the sugar? What in the world is wrong with us? I have a lot of topics that I've come up with while I was on vacation. I can see it was a very busy week and a half on YouTube while I was gone, and we're gonna discuss some of these things in the upcoming weeks. You know, this ridiculous study, I haven't had a chance to look at it. I've only seen the headlines, but I can only assume that it's a ridiculous study that shows intermittent fasting may increase your risk of bad outcomes. How can that possibly make sense, considering how we ate for thousands of years? I see longevity is a big hot button topic, and there are several others. So we got a lot of ground to cover over the next few weeks. And yes, I said that on purpose because I'm now going into spring mode where I'm going to try and walk even more. It's time to start doing yard work here as soon as it warms up just another 10 degrees or so, which should be happening later this week. But we shall see where that gets to. But it's time to start doing more stuff. Converting from winter mode into spring-summer mode. Getting more walking in, getting work done. All those things. But yeah, stop. If you're a diabetic and you're still using the chart to see how much insulin you should take to counteract the sugar you're eating, how about you give not eating the sugar a 30-day trial just to see what happens. That's what I've got for you today, folks. I told you it was going to be a quick little video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.